Hi, thanks for joining us once again on the Bet442 YouTube channel. Today we are going to take a closer look in this series at some popular bet types when it comes to the world of sports betting. We've touched on a few bet types in this series, but we are going to look at arguably the most popular bet type for punters, which is the accumulator bet, or what is commonly known as an Acca. For those that don't know, this is a type of bet that involves combining multiple individual bets into one single bet. So the main advantage of placing an accumulator is that if you add and increase your selections in an accumulator bet, your potential winnings will stand much higher. On the flip side to that, you obviously have a much increased risk when it comes to placing this bet, as only if one selection were to let you down in this bet, that means your whole bet would be lost. So we are using our website here, Bet442. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown for those that don't know on how you'd go about placing an accumulator bet. One of the most popular sports for an accumulator bet is obviously football. So we're going to take a look at the action in the Premier League this weekend, and we're going to show you how you'd go about placing an accumulator bet on Bet442. So if we take a look at the fixtures here, all the fixtures here are in the Premier League and the odds that we currently have on Bet442. So we've got action obviously tonight between West Ham and Chelsea. So we are going to go for a Chelsea win there. And then we've obviously got the early lunchtime kickoff, Manchester City and Tottenham. So we're going to have Man City included into our accumulator. And then the 3 o'clock kickoffs, we are just going to go for an Aston Villa win at Brentford. We're going to have a home victory for Bournemouth against Wolves. And then we are going to include Burnley into our accumulator. And lastly, the 5:30 kickoff, we're going to have an Arsenal victory there against Leeds. So as you can see here, this has popped up in our bet slip with Bet442, obviously confirming the selections that we have chosen, and on the right hand side here, the odds for each of those individual bets. Now we're looking here at the type of bet that we want to place, which is the Acca, which is already selected here. But obviously you can see going through the tabs, you've obviously got a chance to place the singles if you'd like, or if you go onto the system bet here, you can see that you've also got the option to place different bet types there, but we are focusing today on the accumulator. So we've got 6 selections here. So you would go about placing your stake just in this button here. So if we were looking to place a £5 accumulator, we would place that number in that box there. So yeah, when it comes to an accumulator bet, most sports, most people use an accumulator bet across most sports. The main 2 popular sports when it comes to accumulators are obviously football and horse racing. So that was a brief rundown there of an accumulator bet and how you would go about placing that using our site Bet442. Once again, in this series, if you are enjoying the content that we are putting up, guys, please give the video a like and please subscribe for any future content.